one time I saw this documentary and it was about the end of the world, right? And what would happen if all the humans died out, right? And then, so you think that everything would just be left like concrete jungles, but then it explained how it wouldn't take very long for, like, for example, a bit of grass would start growing over the side of the road and in the crack of a road, and then over time that grass would die, and then like, over like maybe even like 10 years that would have created enough soil and detritus for more plants to grow on top of the road, and that's what I like to think of to kill the king.
Okay. I thought you got lost in the middle, but you pulled it through.
I'm glad you asked, Ralph.
Well, I didn't want to ask. They sent me the letter with all the questions. I didn't pick the questions.
Is that a letter?
It was an email. It's an electronic letter.
Yeah, a letter would have been inconvenient from Australia.
It'd taken a long time.
Well, I guess someone could have phoned it through, sent us the aim by Royal Mail.
Or faxed it.
It'd be airmail.
That's not a letter.
Blue ones. Airmail.
Okay, so
Anyway, so the name To Kill a King comes from a line taken from Shakespeare's Hamlet. We thought it was a nice sounding name.
great.
Okay, so we just finished recording our debut album. It's as yet untitled, but we think we've hit on one, but I can't disclose that just yet. It's been really exciting. It's going to clock in at around 12 tracks, probably somewhere in the region of 40 to 45 minutes. It's going to be a roller coaster ride. It's going to take you from the peaks of sort of quite epic rocky numbers down to sort of really intimate acoustic. I call them troughs, not because they're in any way negative. It's not like a pig, tucking into a trough of swill. More, that's the range of soundscapes and textures that we're going for. So it should be quite a varied output, but it's like have the consistent themes of sort of narrative storytelling and quite sensitive arrangements, that sort of thing. So yeah, we can't wait. It'll probably be March in the UK. Might reach you guys a couple of months later. I don't know how it all works, going Antipodean with our releases, but yeah, that's the album. We can't wait for everyone to hear it, really, and hopefully we'll come and play it to you in its entirety.
Nice. I think that was my favourite answer yet, actually.
Thanks.
It's really good. You agreed?
Yeah,
Definitely the best. It's good. A little round of applause. It's nice.
Ralph, do you have any pre-tour rituals to speak of?
That's not the question. Does anyone in the band have any pre-tour rituals?
Sorry.
Answer deflected.
Basically, I'm looking at you, so that's why I went for your name.
I get very particular about questions before tours. I like them to be accurate and precise. And if someone says the question, they phrase it differently, I will turn on them.
Yeah.
Get them to ask me the question in the right way.
Okay, cool.
That's my ritual.
Okay, so that's Ralph's ritual.
I don't know if anyone else have noticed anything with anyone else.
Ben likes to clean his file his toenails quite neatly when he plays.
Actually, Ian likes to have a shower. He likes to have one shower before tour.
One and one only.
We set him up for the tour. He doesn't need to shower now.
Josh, I hate to interrupt, but you can't really turn it halfway through, because otherwise it'll go round.
I think keep that in.
Swap back and we'll go the right way up again. Unless we keep it this way as standard.
Well, it's because it
You can't tell me this now.
No, we can do. It's more funny now.
Well,
I'm keep it.
I'm not a born cameraman, okay?
Originally it was portrait, and now it's gone to landscape.
Yeah, but it's because you two have got really big faces. I couldn't get you in.
I know what we could do this. That's pretty good. I can't wait. Which way? No, you need to go on your side. Now we should be the right way up to it. Oh no, we're upside down. We need to go this way.
Just, I'm keeping it like this for now.
Like a poor joke about Australia being the other side of the world.
I personally don't have any tour rituals, but Ian's one shower thing could be quite exciting if we ever get on a US tour, the old 50 dates, 50 states. He'll be quite something to behold in the nostrils.
Right.
So yeah.
I think that's probably enough on that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So an album before To Be the King. I'm going to go old and classic.
Yeah.
And I'd say probably something by Bob Dylan, because we sort of pride ourselves on our lyrics, or Ralph's lyrics, I should say. And while no one can quite compete with the old maestro, he's been a big influence on Ralph's lyric writing and some elements of the way he sings. And I think, something similarly descriptive and hopefully deep. So I'd say for an album, I'm going to go with Bringing It All Back Home, because that also, on a similar level, it's got half of it, side A, when you had the old vinyl, that was the rocky side, and side B was his acoustic ones. So that works on a variety of levels.
I think that was, again, a really good, but I think I probably like that answer because it was quite flattering towards me. So, I was probably swayed by that.
Yeah.
Ralph, I'm glad you've asked this question.
I didn't want to answer the question.
I think I'd have to pick a band that's really, in a way, would lead you nicely into our band. Very similar in many ways, and that is Noah and the Whale. We're big fan. No, that actually, to be fair, that might give you a flavour of what's to come.
Definitely.
There's similarities there.
I like Narrow in the Well. Which is your favourite their album? You've got to narrow it to one, though.
The second one, I think. I don't know now.
Do you know the name of it? It's called Blue Skies.
Blue Skies, good song.
Actually, is it called Blue Skies? Yes, it's called Blue Skies. Okay.
Still haven't made up my mind about the... Actually, do you want to ask the question, or do I...
No, you just... This is all one.
Okay. I'm going to go with...
My brother works for Rolls-Royce.
I'm going to go with an early Elbow album. And so that's probably going to be Cast of Thousands or Asleep at the Back. So I think I'll go with Cast of Thousands by Elbow.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got any reasons for that?
Good lyrics, good melodies, cool production.
Good looking.
Nice looking lads. Anything else? No, similar tone.
Nice.
Glorious sometimes.
Let's leave it on the
Depressing
tone.
sometimes.
Depressing sometimes. Okay, thank you.
TCAC's live show is a bit more energetic than the recordings. It's a bit more rocky, probably, slightly heavier, and it's all about bringing the sound to the people.
Just quickly, TCAC for the uninitiated is the abbreviation of our name. Just in case we didn't mention that earlier on in the questions.
No, we almost definitely didn't.
Did we?
Okay, next
No,
question.
didn't. Okay.
Best live moment so far was probably our headline show at Hoxton Bar and Grill when we got called back for an encore unexpectedly, which is rather nice. And we played I Work Nights, You Work Days, which is a piano number, and then Family after that. And I think the crowd probably quite liked it. Well, it sounded like they did, so I think that was my favourite live moment, I reckon. Is that agreed?
I agree with that, actually. I think.
I concur.
Scala was pretty good.
Scala was good. Both the Scala shows were good, but that one was, I think that was
Because it was
the best.
all about us, that one. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ridiculous and excessive. Well, at the moment, I've got to say, just having cold beer would be nice. They've been just giving us warm beer at most places, and that's not good. See, I think that's good because I think Australians will find that.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Ralph?
I think if we were going really over the top, I'd quite like all our dressing rooms to be done out like a pub, and we could all pull our own pints.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Nice. They have to set it up everywhere. I
Yeah.
don't know if anyone else has got any demands.
Benjamin?
Singapore Airlines is after my mother-in-law.
Haven't been in like a kids' ball pit for a long time.
Pool pond. Nice.
So lots of small plastic balls.
Okay.
Like, I don't mean lots, like 10. I mean, I'm talking like close to
How
1,000.
how high up the body? Are we talking like ankle, knee, waist,
So
nipple?
you could belly flop into it. And it
Oh,
would
okay.
be fine.
That's
Say like this deep.
wow.
From what sort of height do you want them to
Top of the chair.
Well, you've got to.
So you're talking hip high, waist high, really?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
You need to do some calculations because the last thing you want is to just not get the calculations right and then you hurt yourself. We'd have to
You need
do
to work out the volume
a lot of physics. Some band members weigh less or more than other band members as well. So
Pressure,
yeah,
displacement of balls. It's Pythagoras, isn't
I'd
it?
say we just fill them, because the rooms are going to be different. If we take around a load of balls with us, just fill them up until we think it's the right level.
So you basically want a room full of balls.
It's not really a rider then.
Oh, if you bring it around.
Okay, so Ben wants a ball pond, which is interesting. Ian,
Oh, Josh, I'm glad you've asked this question. I love children and animals. So if we could have a
I
range
love
of
12-year-olds.
no, that's so if we could have a range of children, different races, obviously, religions, creeds, and ages, and then a range of animals, two-legged, four-legged, probably no insects.
no eight-legged or six-legged beasts. Let's say, mate. What about if you got if there were a couple of hyenas thrown in? What if there were some sort of mutant hyenas with extra limbs? Would they qualify? No.
Hyenas aren't child
That doesn't
friendly.
sound. Yeah, no, they've got to be. They've got to be child friendly. I was going to say sharks, but
Yeah, Josh, what you're describing sounds like a massacre. I just imagine.
No. Hyenas
blood on the
aren't
walls.
too bad.
People are trying to get away, but they're slipping on the balls.
But you've just got
It's just gone wrong.
you've just got a bad impression of hyenas from The Lion King because they're villains.
Meanwhile, Ralph's in the
I'm
background.
holding a pint in the
I knew
background.
this was a bad idea.
Just I'm like, oh god, at least I've got a drink. You know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds horrible.
Okay, so yeah, a few unusual things there on our excessive and extravagant rider.
Can I have two choices, two options?
Yeah.
On guitar, if I was singing and playing guitar, it's got to be Laura Marling or LM. She's known to her close friends. Or on drums, probably David Garibaldi from Tower of Power. It'd just be so much fun. Basically, I wouldn't really play much. I'd just sit there and sort of listen to it. But
What, like a drum duet?
yeah, drum duet, definitely. You could
Okay,
do
yeah,
that.
nice.
Yeah, I'll take the solos. He'll do the grooves. Sorted. There you go.
There we go. I can give a fairly sensible answer to this one.
With Last Dance's jokes,
Yeah.
we need to go do them again then.
Yeah, next year we've got our album coming out in, I think, what are we saying? March?
February, March sort of time.
Yeah.
depends on if we get popular or not.
Popular. We need to be.
So basically it's just going to be, once that's released, just caning it on the touring, I think. It's getting around, seeing as many people.
On the tour.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It might not make sense in Australia.
Oh,
no?
sorry, caning it on the tour. Oh no, that's me.
You know where Australia is, right?
Yeah, it's just above Canada.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so
fine.
Just lots of touring, I think, promoting,
Cool.
seeing people, or trying to get people to see us. Although,
Seeing people.
that's a big part of it, like seeing other people.
I mean, if they're seeing us, chances are we'll be looking at them in the crowd, so
Yeah.
we'll see them as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially at festivals. Hopefully it should be a good year for festivals next year.
Although there is the Olympics.
There is the Olympics.
Everyone's getting worried about the Olympics. Have you noticed
I
that?
don't know
Like,
if I'll be in shape.
I'm
That's what they're saying.
This is actually a true fact.
Go on.
Australians might be interested in. They think
Go on.
that there is going to be a problem with the amount of portaloos in the country for the Olympics. What is like the peak of the festival season as well.
So if you guys have got any you could lend us.
Yeah,
just.
so
I think we should get them from somewhere closer than Australia. Really,
Yeah, but they've got high toilet standards in Australia.
it's true. I'm going to
They've
be.
got a couple of
I'm going to be opening up my flat in London for just 50p a go, like maybe £1 if it's a poo. You know what I mean? That sort of thing.
there is actually a good film
Period.
about. There's a good sort of. There's an Australian film about a guy who looks after portaloos. It's called Kenny.
There you go.
Oh,
I like that.
bringing it back to
See, I know
Australia.
all sorts of things about Australian culture. We were just talking about schooners earlier.
Maybe we can ask, because we were debating, weren't we, how big it is?
Yeah. Is it bigger or smaller than a half a pint?
Yeah.
Use the comments below. That's one of my favourite things.
Okay.
To do.
Right, that's it.
Well, it got better as it went on.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Are you still? Oh, Okay.
Still, well, this could be the after bit.
We're
The
just
wind down.
The wind down.
We're looking forward to.
Oh, you're getting back into the interview.
Yeah, just the final
go
thing. I'm just jealous that they got in and I didn't.
Sorry.
It's very selfish.
I did try.
No, we're
What's
just.
next
I,
for Tickling?
I think we're looking forward. Well, we're hoping to be successful, and for this first album to go well enough that we can get a subsequent album or albums. You know, depending. So
I think that's a good note to end it on.
that'd be lovely.
Okay, I'm turning it off now. Click.
So, what do you guys think of sports then?
So what do you guys really think of Australia?